Welcome to EH Entertainment Healings. We're outside the NBA, a National Basketball Association. And before we go to the nitty gritty of the games itself, another thing I want to deal with is mental health and the NBA, mental health and sport in general, or mental health and our society. But NBA in particular, I've been so disappointed in the Philadelphia Flyers, the 76ers, the way they've treated their mega star, Ben Simmons, from one of the best coaches and human beings that I respect, Doc Rivers, their coach, the management, and fellow players, including the Cameroonian, the Domboloya Solo brother. I think the only Philadelphia Flyers that I've spoken with reasonability and some sense is Steph Curry, But inside the NBA, Big Daddy, Shaquille O'Neal, and Charles Barkley, and of course that ranting Smith guy, they're all missing the point. Mental health is everything. When your mental health is not stable, your balls cannot even ball on a beautiful woman. Do they know the mental torture that Ben Simmons went through during the playoffs when they blame everything on their loss on him? What they should have done was, instead of creating a poisonous environment or a poison environment, embrace the brother, give him tools like Milwaukee did for the African giant they call the Greek freak. When he's winning, is Greek. When he starts losing, they will call him the African giant or 419, But anyways, they missed the ball. DeMar DeRozan, when he was in Toronto, when he came out, he got massive support. So Philadelphia have really lost their ball, so there's no way I can see Ben Simmons playing in Philadelphia again because it's just a contaminated, poisonous environment. Somebody doesn't have to be eating shit on the street before they think he has mental health issue. You don't have to wait. I don't wish those things on anybody. But having said that, NBA, quite interesting, quite mega. There are few people that I'm really thrilled about, before I come to weed the nut. DeMar DeRozan of Chicago Bulls, I'm extremely happy that he's roasting some balls, even though they got blown away yesterday by Golden State. But there are some days things don't just work. The other day, Golden State got blown up by Milwaukee. That's not the end of the day. But DeRozan and Wiggins, why do I bring them first? Because each of them, LeBron James, who continue to self-proclaim GOAT of basketball, dish Wiggins when he returned to Cleveland. You cannot underestimate anybody. You cannot devalue anybody. He should have nurtured Wiggins and played with him. Before that, he went for the big name Love, and Love was no Love, and shipped Wiggins to Minnesota. Fast track, look at Wiggins, how he's producing in Golden State, and that was a steal that they got. Same thing to DeMar DeRozan, who wanted to go back home in LA, because he didn't really fit in the other team after Toronto dumped him. Again, LeBron James influence because he wanted to go to Westbrook. I love Westbrook. I don't take, but don't dish other players. Give them the chance. So those two guys are playing beyond expectations, and I'm praying that they go far. And Westbrook, for those who are trying to roast the balls of my brother, you're going to eat it back, because don't count LA out yet. A team like that will season people. Once the rest, they're going to change. But now we come to the weed and nut. Yes, basketball town. Kawhi Leonard is suffering the consequences of leaking greatness to go to a promised greatness. Has he stayed here, no matter how the consequences would have been, he will be great. Marcel Jury, my man, listen to this. Global African Basketball Association, also with a base in Nigeria. I know you have your African basketball gimmicks, but this we want to take to a higher height. African professional teams owned and managed and directed by Africans. Politics should be kicked out. You know what I mean? Yes. So let's work on that definitely, because the NBA is full of Africans, but we talk nothing. And please, NBA, the prices on all these professional sports are just damn too expensive. Now it's only corporate. A majority of your followers are broke, ventilated pocket like me. So how can we go to the games? Cut down the prices so that the ordinary Joe can go. And cut down the prices of your goods, man. Come on, man. You having Hooters going to spend like what? $500 for some rotten shoes because it's a brand name? Give me a break, Jose Canseco. Hey, what baseball? We're not going there. We're staying here. Yeah. So the Greek freak, the African giant, is playing massively. But this year, the NBA is going to be very interesting. But too many games, too many injuries under COVID. And talk about COVID and all these crones that are happening, the games that are still happening. But these politicians are closing down businesses, especially small businesses, restaurants. But what they will never touch, especially in Canada, is a booze can, because that's the healer for loneliness. Go to the booze can and get something and ferment your brain. But that's not the healer of mental wellness. Congregation and mitigation. And I don't care all these naysayers, my friend. If you are one who is not taking precautions, that's your business. But don't suffocate those who have taken, because at the end of the day, the government of the day is mandated to seek the so-called best interests of the population. And they are doing that, and you are a side kicker, then you better start kicking yourself. Because everything we eat is micron and virusly injected. GMOs are confusing us. So let's move on. So basketball, we're going to wrap it there, but the playoffs are going to be very interesting. And those ranting lookers of SPNN or whatever, check it. Check it, man, check it. If not, I'm going to make even the toilet bowl smaller. Imagine Shaquille O'Neal sitting in a toilet that is standardized. Big man. That's discrimination against Shaquille and all those tall people. Bring a standardized toilet so that when I'm shitting in a white shit hole, if I'm tall, I'm comfortable. But that's discrimination. Until next time, when we bring you inside Edutainment Healings, I am yours truly, your brother from another mother, the ballest baller. Ciao.